What's up YouTube, Red02 here, back at it again for another video. TTC compound is behind me. It's a little bit weathered, looks pretty much the same since we left it at TTC 2022. I'd like to let you guys know that I'm gonna go ahead and get you some TTC videos out before Christmas this year. So as you've seen, if you haven't already, my new Craftsman video, Papa Smurf, I took it through the TTC mud bog, ended up getting it stuck right here. So there's cinder block in there. We're about to go ahead and throw some paddle tires on the gray Craftsman and see what it'll do here at the TTC compound. So make sure you check that video out. TTC mud hole. Last video you guys seen was Papa Smurf in here, and we got stuck right here. That's a whole cinder block that's sunk down in the mud, so I'm gonna have to get that out of there. Probably try and use this tree, but probably gonna throw the paddles on the gray Craftsman real quick and come over here and start seeing what we can get into. I've been wanting to put paddles on a tractor for many years now. Start out here with the small stuff that I know we can make it through, and then I don't know, after I dug out them massive holes, sunk Papa Smurf in there, not too sure if I'm going to be able to make it through the TTC mud bog, especially with the smaller tires. They're only 22s, and so I might have to actually get down in there with the shovel and break that up, or I don't know. We'll try. We'll try it for you guys. But flip the camera around, show you guys what it looks like aftermath. Make sure you guys go check out Oxbeam, Longbow Jerky, Super Clean, the All Terrain Lawn Tractor Forum, Midnight Auto LLC. We got a sign that took a plummet. Slacker Fabrication out in Ohio. They do painting along with custom racing motor chassis. Adams Small Engines out in Ohio as well. They got a huge, nice lawnmower graveyard out there. So I'm actually quite happy with the way these signs are holding up. Craftsman Crusher on YouTube, Creepy Crawler on YouTube, Mudster on YouTube. Make sure you guys go check all them out. I'm probably missing another sponsor or two, so I greatly apologize. Midnight Auto LLC all the way back there. I believe I already mentioned them, but if not, all your classic car restoration needs. Oh, got a little bit of a learning curve filming on the cell phone, but so the wall held up pretty good. I think I'm gonna go ahead, if we go ahead and do TTC next year, I think I might actually move this and make it bigger. As you can see, actually you can't really see on camera, but there's a giant dip right there from all of the competitors. So all the dirt got chewed up and sent down there. So we'll have to do some trail maintenance on that. Go see what the tank trap looks like. I haven't seen this in a while. So looks like that's the only hole that has a little bit of water in it. It's getting into fall time here, so it's going to end up getting filled up and all swampy over here again. But Red02. Other than that, I mean, I think if we do go ahead and do this again next year, it's going to be, there's not going to be too many changes between the obstacles. I might reroute the courses again, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you guys want to see 2023 TTC? Who do you want to see at TTC 2023 if we go ahead and have one? Should I run? If we have TTC 2023, should I run again? Or should I just worry about running the event again? So I think if we do go ahead and do 2023, I'm going to have to I think make some modifications to the mud hole. It's getting pretty well wallered out down there. I got this tire. I'm not too sure what I'm doing with it. This is the heaviest out of them all. I believe this weighs 1,400 pounds or 1,600 pounds, something atrocious like that. But there's also another tire under there. I'm not the biggest fan of this obstacle. I wasn't able to make it work for the 2022 TTC, so I've been almost thinking about trying to think of something I could do with them. I could either dig a giant hole in the ground and fill them with gravel and have like almost a water collection station, so that way whenever it starts getting down and dry, I can go ahead and fill up the tanks. Or I don't know, what obstacles do you guys think I could make out of two of these big loader tires? TTC rock crawl got a lot bigger this year. Super excited about that. I think it's going to need some revamps for next year if we go ahead and have it again. We had a whole bunch of tractors trying to push off on that side, which is kind of cool, but also kind of isn't cool, because if everyone's going to be pushing the tractors off the edge and getting DNFs, it's not too entertaining for a video stance. You'll see Ethan over there was getting freaking spicy on the rock crawl, so can't wait for you guys to see that clip. But then again, you gotta start thinking these two ramps were part of the pit bike racetrack that we had, but it was also fun to go up over top these with the quads and the go-karts, and now there's all of the rocks there. So I've even been thinking about clearing out all these pallets and moving all of these rocks over into that section, so that way it's completely off of the track course. Or I've even been thinking about running it back just a long skinny section all the way back there, but then you got to worry about getting into the fence. Currently what's in the junk scrap pile, Sears chassis over there, Craftsman GT, Craftsman LT, some other odds and ends. Got the wheel horse that Jonathan ran at TTC. Gonna eventually, I think, put a 212 in this and some decent tires, and either have just a spare machine or go ahead and actually set it up so it's ready to rock and roll and sell to somebody that needs a solid tractor to start out on, or just something 1-inch axle, 8-speed. It's locked, so I mean, it wouldn't take very much to get this thing going in good tip-top shape for somebody to actually use it properly instead of it just sitting. I'm kind of to the point where I don't need so many darn projects anymore. Like I said, I had this Dynamark pickup for sale, $250 firm, and I've had a couple people. I actually had one idiot that wanted me to drive 10 hours round trip for 50 extra bucks, and he proceeded to block me after I told him to go fuck himself. But Mud Dynamark twin, I just pulled out the Dynamark GT with the Peerless 2300. There's supposed to be a guy coming to get that here shortly. The wheel horse lawn cart, it gets redone, carb gets cleaned, we use it once or twice, and then it just sits. Sad, but it is what it is. This little pit bike, Jonathan supposedly bought it. This Home Light trash pump, 2-inch trash pump, greatest, 120 bucks I spent. Met a guy down in Jamestown and he brought that up, and that was a lifesaver for TTC this year. Got a whole bunch of 21-inch tires for 8-inch rim. Those were on the Aspen build. Gotta get these bad boys on a set of wheels and onto something. I love them fat ones. Those cool tires, I love them. My glorious TSLs. Ordered a set of, I'm kind of over Interco. I don't think I'm gonna purchase their tires new anymore. I'm not happy with their customer service. I ordered 26 by 9 by 12s. What's it called? 4-wheel parts, said they had them in stock. They are not in stock. Apparently what Interco does is they get so many orders and then they produce the tire, but Interco does not tell you how many orders they have or even give you any sort of a time frame of when you're going to get tires. So unless they got tires that come up on the blem list that you know they're in stock, I'm probably not going to support Super Swamper Interco anymore. Just did not like that. Got these at the flea market for like 20 bucks. They're a little bit crusty and not the greatest shape, but I think these would look pretty sweet on like a speed mower. So spare engine, other set of paddle tires that I got a couple years ago that still haven't put them on anything. They kind of don't like to seal, so it's a real pain in the butt, but I got them other 22-inch paddle tires. These are only 20s from Jason Bear, so they're going to go on the Gray Craftsman here shortly, and we're going to go for a rip.